Mary O'Grady from the Wall Street Journal. She's also a Fox contributor. Now, this was a spam message, Mary. I can't confirm that Chuck Schumer sent it, but somebody is sending these out to people. And there is no legislation that I am aware of that looks to ban abortion nationally. These are lies, because the Democrats are in a very desperate position right now, and they want to try to get people to turn out on the abortion issue. Your thoughts?
Well, yeah, first of all, it's obviously, a week before the election or 10 days before the election, and abortion is the one issue that they feel like they really can gain some traction on. So they're trying to hype it up. I mean, as you say, there is no a Republican effort to ban abortion, even in New York. There is a proposal by Lindsey Graham that would limit it to 15 weeks. That's actually more liberal than many European countries. And it also looks like it's not going anywhere. What's probably going to happen is that this is going to be decided on a state-by-state level. And I think the people in New York are going to continue to have access to abortion, and it's going to be pretty liberal.
And we have a new poll, USA Today, Suffolk University. 56% of voters view inflation as the top concern. 40% view abortion as the top concern. And what I see the Democrats trying to do is stir the abortion pot to get that number up, to get people riled up in some ways, to get them forgetting about inflation and crime and the border.
Right. I mean, I think that the Dobbs decision was the biggest gift to the Democrats, they could have had right ahead of the election, because it is a very polarizing issue. But I think, as the poll shows, there are issues that are much bigger and more important to voters, and for two reasons. One, because many people in this country do not believe in abortion. They think that the fetus has a right to life. Right. But also because, as I mentioned before, many blue states will continue with legal abortions, and probably very liberal legal abortion rules. I mean, I can't think of one Democrat, when asked about how they feel about the Dobbs decision, has been willing to say that they want constraints on how many weeks.
Right.
And so, the Democrats, in states where the Democrats control the agenda, it looks like, the life of a fetus is going to be able to be taken pretty far along in the pregnancy.
And what's interesting? Stacey Abrams, for example, believes that you can have an abortion in the 9th month, while most people, the majority in this country, do believe there should be some access to abortion, but that there should be a reasonable limit. They think the first trimester might be too soon, because some people may not know they're pregnant. They think it's somewhere in that middle trimester, but they feel if you're aborting a fetus at 9 months, that you've gone way too far.
Well, I think that's, there's pretty much of a consensus on that. And that's why Democrats won't answer the question. I mean, reporters continually ask them, should there be a limit? And they come back and say, the decision is between the mother and the doctor.
Right.
They will not say, yes, at some stage, the fetus has fingers and toes and feels pain.
And Stacey Abrams denies the heartbeat.
Yeah, so I think, that is not if you allow people and the debate to continue and people to drill down, that is not going to be a popular position. So the best they can do is really frighten people by saying, it's all going to be taken away from you. And there are enough people who want to have that option in the first 3 months. I think it's up to the Right to Life wing of the movement to actually convince people at an ethical and moral level that it's wrong. But I don't think most states are going to take it away entirely.
I hear you. And I just thought that text was going a little bit too far in the outright sort of, fear-mongering amongst people. And it was interesting. And I think it's funny.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah, and I said that. I said, you texted the wrong girl. We're going to do a story on this. All right, Mary, great to see you. Thank you so much.
Nice to see you, Jackie.